Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well played, he saw that coming. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Forward it goes. Mertens. It's come loose. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Lazio can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Lucas. Mertens. Away from immediate danger. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided.
Koulibaly concedes a free kick for that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Lulic. Lulic is fouled. Lulic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's got through to him. Immobile, he's onside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Insigne. Now it's Cajon. And that has been clubbed away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Good ball. Danger averted for now. There's the ball in. Knocks it away. Gulam pumps it into the area. Oh, good interception. Out wide to the right. And it's Cajon. Tries lifting it over. Lorenzo Insigne. Up for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Now it's Immobile. Insigne. Mertens.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Chance! Radu goes looking. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Mertens. Mertens. Savic. Mertens. Insigne! Looks to set one up. And that's been won straight back. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's been levered clear. Alan pushes it out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lazio have it back and they can go again. Barolo plays it forward, going through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Mertens. It's a good-looking cross. Firmly met. And he's there to cut it out. And it's hoisted clear. And the first half is done. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Napoli clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Gets it back. Lucas with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Crosses one in. Lucas takes it to safety. Managed to get it away. And it's Allen. Big chance. Shakes the shoots. Big moment. Massive goal.
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck. And his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Napoli take the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Cuts it out. Played out to the right. Lazio seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Lazio keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, they can break here. Over to the left. Now it's Mertens. Is it in? That really should have hit the net.
Napoli are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Koulibaly battles to win it back. Barolo. Lucas plays it out to the flank. Savic. Looking for space out wide. Can he get the shot away?
Lazio showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Now a chance to break. Romulo, who was a starter in the last game, deftly done. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Correa, can he put it away? It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Napoli making consecutive changes here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Koulibaly gets it back. Una. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Napoli have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Napoli merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Napoli showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's made certain that won't get through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Big chance! It goes to show he is human after all. Koulibaly gets it back, and it's Parolo. Nicely measured pass. Now it's Immobile.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Turns and goes back.
Napoli showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Savic battles to win it back. Aimed low and direct. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft, and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest, and a result which at least partly satisfies all. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.